Go.
Lever system 1.
Okay, our first example of a lever class system is doing some curls, and that is a third class lever. And you use your humerus, radius, and ulna, and then for muscles you use the biceps. Also muscles that you use
are the biceps brachialis, brachioradialis, and many stabilizers.
You get the point.
But we don't work on
Okay, so the origin is what?
The origin is 4 centimeters right here.
And the point of insertion is radiotorosity. So if you look at her arm as she's doing these curls, you can see the pivot point or the fulcrum is her elbow.
Let's see that in slow-mo.
And the load she's carrying is obviously the weight, and the effort she is using is from her biceps. So the bent arm is a third class lever because the pivot is at the elbow and the forearm acts as the lever arm. So we put the band near to her fulcrum, and it made her resistance arm 32 centimeters. Okay, so now we move the band farther down her arm, making it 26 centimeters, which makes the resistance arm shorter, and so she has to use more effort. So now obviously the resistance force she's using is going to be greater now that we put the band on her arm. And her bicep muscles are providing the effort force, and they are going to be working harder. The upper part of Paige's arm is 32 centimeters, and her forearm is 37.
Lever system number 2.
Our second exercise is head raises. The place where your skull meets the top of your spine is a first-class lever. Your skull is the lever arm, and the neck muscles at the back of the skull provide the force to lift your head up against the weight of the head. When the neck muscles relax, your head nods forward. The bones Savannah uses when she does her head raises are the vertebrae, skull, and atlas, and the muscles she uses are the scalene and levitators. With the resistance band here, the resistance arm is 19 centimeters, making it harder. Oh my god. Now we move the resistance band closer to the fulcrum, making the resistance arm 8 centimeters, making it easier. So in this exercise, Savannah's head is the load, the fulcrum is the pivot in her neck, and where the skull meets the vertebrae, and the resistance force is the weight of her head.
Is the neck muscles. So we realized we said the resistance force twice. So
What did you
Paige,
put for the effort? The effort force is the weight of her head.
No.
The effort force is the neck. The origin is where her vertebrae and skull meet, and when her head is up, it is 16 centimeters, and when it's down, it is 15 centimeters.
Start recording whenever.
Thanks for watching the head raises.
Do a little.
Lever system number 3.
Our third lever system is Paige doing some leg lifts, and they are a third class lever. Paige's thigh is 47 centimeters, and her calf is 52, and that makes up the lever. So with these leg raises, the muscles Paige is using in her leg are her hamstring, her quads, and the gastrocnemius. She tells me that's pronounced. And the bones are the tibia, patella, femur, and the fibula. Okay. So right now the pin on the weight machine is at about 0.19 meters. So now Paige is using less weight, so the pin on the weight machine is at about 0.27 meters, making the resistance arm longer. So also with Paige's leg raises, when she does this, the fulcrum will be in the knee area, and the resistance force is obviously the weight that she is, pushing up and down there. And her effort force will be in the calf muscles here, and then the fulcrum, being that good old pivot point. And the insertion points are by her tibia, and then the femur, that's where her tibia. And I was later informed that the tibia is not how it's pronounced, it's the tibia, but I was given false information. Tibia, and then the femur, that's where they meet at the joint. That's how
Not the girl that asked.
I also just want to add that I knew it was pronounced the tibia. I was just given the wrong information. I'm not stupid. The joint, that's how she raises those legs.
Slow-mo.
When the pin on the weight machine is at 0.19 meters, the resistance and effort force would both be less, and vice versa for 0.27. Thanks for watching the leg races.
4, open the door.
Our fourth exercise is toe raises or calf raises, whichever you prefer. The fulcrum is the balls of the feet, the resistance force is the weight.
We now shifted the weight to be in the back, and so that changes the center of gravity. And when the weight was in the front, it was at 23 centimeters, and now that it is in the back, it is 30 centimeters.
Slow-mo.
The effort force is the calf muscles, the insertion is the ankle, and the effort arm is the muscles in the leg and foot.
Is to lock in my look before I even get to the airport.
This is like the credit.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so
everybody.
much for watching our video. Subscribe, leave comments
Tune in
down
next
below.
week.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Pull the lever, kronk.